Good afternoon, all you thoughtfully made people out there. It's Courtney Morrison with Made Architecture and Design, back with another weekend review. Last weekend was doing a little bit of work, getting caught up and then church on Sunday with the family, and a little bit more work, and then on Monday morning, it's marketing and media Mondays, and that's time that my wife and I are working together doing media and marketing type things for the business. And we've actually purchased a course from 30 by 40 Studio, Eric Reinhold, if you guys know who he is. And we started working through the course. I guess we're probably about 30 or 40% of the way through. So far, it's been really helpful, very enlightening, teaching us things that we didn't know and talking about things that we previously didn't have any understanding of. So that's been really good so far. We haven't completed it. We haven't implemented anything yet, but really we're taking copious notes and starting to talk through our strategy and how we're going to implement some of those things and stuff like that. So it's been really good. Check that out if you don't know who he is. Some really good content there. And then I had a call with a realtor that afternoon who is helping a client relocate from Arizona to here and trying to buy a house sight unseen, and she's trying to help him. And one of his deal breakers was he needed a garage or wanted a garage. And so they're under contract on a house, and in his due diligence period, he wanted to figure out if he could add a garage. So they talked to me, and I called my landscape architect who at Red Cedar Landscape, who I work with all the time and really enjoy. And he and I put together a quick proposal for a site study for this client to be able to give him the information that he needs before he makes such a big purchase. So that was Monday. And then Tuesday, ended up scheduling a last minute breakfast with a good friend of mine who's a financial advisor, and he and I got together. It's just been a while since we had caught up. And so sat down with him for breakfast, and that was a good time. And then continued on with our marketing course that morning. And then I had coffee that afternoon. This was kind of a follow-up coffee to a previous meeting with somebody who she runs a marketing network and our network. And her and I talked and caught up a little bit and talked a little bit about my networking strategy and things like that as I look to grow the business. And then I had coffee after that, a second coffee with a contractor who's here locally doing both residential and commercial work. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed talking to him. He is ahead of me. He's a good bit younger than I am, and he's far, far ahead of me. I think he said this is his fourth business that he started, and so I really liked what he had to say, and hopefully we'll be able to partner on some things in the future and be able to work together. So I liked what he was about. I liked what he had to say, and so hopefully we'll get to work together. So that was great. On Wednesday, I had the meeting with the realtor to look at the space, look at the land, talk about the garage addition that they wanted to do. I had lunch with a mentor of mine who I've spoken about here on another weekend review, to go through kind of the financials of my business and start to look at those in depth, and for him to hold me accountable and help teach me honestly about things that I just am not accustomed to doing or looking at. So that was really good. Really enjoy getting to sit down with him about that. And then I had a meeting Wednesday afternoon with an existing client who wants to make some changes, and so they took a shot at making their own floor plan. And so I went and sat with them and talked through kind of what they were thinking about and where the holes were and stuff like that. So that was good. I'll get to work on that soon. And then Thursday, really catching up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, lots of meetings, lots of time outside of the office. And so Thursday really took time to stay in the studio and draw and write a proposal and get some things done that just needed to be done that week. And so I did that. And then I skipped my Thursday networking meeting in order to do that. And then on Friday, I attended a men's retreat that our church hosted. And so that was all day Friday. I was out of the office. And so that was really good, and really enjoyed that time. It's nice to just get a day away and be with a bunch of other guys. And so it was really good. Really enjoyed that. So that was Friday. And then, next week I'll have some stuff to catch up on just from being out, and that's fine. We'll get to it. So that is all I have for now. If you have any questions or comments below, leave them, and we'll try to respond to them here on a future video. And so y'all be particular, and I will talk to y'all next week. Take care.